Life moves fast. Sometimes you gotta strike when the iron's hot. I've been working non-stop on this Packard project, and seeing it come together has got me super motivated. Victor's doing his thing as we speak. He likes the car, he likes what I've done, so we're already on a good track. The only thing I'm cautious about is collaborating with Victor, aside from being very excited about it, because I never know what he's gonna come up with. You ever have one of those projects, where you just can't let it go until you see what you need to see? We got a little bit of time and a lot of inspiration. I think you and I can nail this. This is my baby.
All right, man, it's gonna be fun.
Back to this.
Dude, it's in pieces again.
Yeah, what'd you expect? I know what you're thinking, and I'm thinking it too. Like, here we go again. Like, where the heck is this thing going? Jeremy and I mocked it up, right? Like, we got all the hard fabrication done, but I want to drive this thing.
Oh, so that's the end game with this, is to drive it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeremy.
I'm with it then.
Before it goes forward, it's got to go a little bit backwards. It's got some secrets, some unfinished business. They got to be attended to before you can go to the next stage. I figured it's going to be better to take it apart, do all the work that needs to be done underneath, take it for a little test spin.
Yeah.
Same with Jeremy, it's like I want to give him the best that I can. So to have him be able to drive this thing, then do all the finish work, I think it'll really charge him up also.
What else has to happen with this car to actually make it driving on the road?
Reassemble everything. Then we need a fuel tank, we need fuel lines, we need wires, we need a brake master cylinder, we need brake lines. Tom was in such a good mood that I did not want to bring him back down to earth with the reality of the task at hand. Headlight wiring, taillight wiring, fuel pump wiring, coil, alternator.
That's everything.
Any other questions you don't want to hear the answer to? It is one thing to get yourself going, in motion. It is quite a different action to reverse that and stop. Speedway Motors, it's got all the stuff.
Oh, isn't this birdie?
That rear axle is from a truck, so it has the big bolt pattern, just like the front. Fortunately, Speedway had them. Now, if this was my world, we'd be in that thing running, because we're out in the desert and there's nothing in our way. But I do not own this car. I'm gonna play it on the safe side of things. The rear end originally came from a van, and it had big drum brakes on it. So I feel like this disc brake update will be a little bit lighter, stop a little better, looks a little cooler. Yeah, just put it on there. Ta-da! Perfect. So let's pop off these 4 bolts and yank the axles.
All right.
Believe it or not, I did not begin my foray in custom car building with a healthy respect for a good brake system. The car from the first DVD, it only had rear brakes at first, like the original Space Junkie, but if you look at the scene with the first test drive, it had slicks on the back. And man, I came up to the intersection and it was a little bit misty, rain. Yeah, when you're in a real little jalopy like this and all of a sudden you're coming towards something that can't stop, no, you're gonna want good 4-wheel disc brakes. You could say I've learned things the hard way. I've had just about everything except that cartoon moment where your feet are dragging outside the car to try to stop you.
How excited is Jeremy to get this car?
He's super charged up, man.
I'm not even Jeremy, and I'm excited.
See, everyone's excited. Jeremy wants to do all the finish work at his shop, paint, interior, etc. Like sending your kid off to college, right? Just like tears of joy, tears of sorrow. This is almost like a 20-year project. About 2001 is when I got that thing in stock form. We filmed the whole building of this car. It just never went anywhere. The design of this car was purely a reflection of the way things were going at the time. The early 2000s, the groundswell, the basic vibe was like strict traditional hot rod, almost like a restoration. People were getting pretty darn conservative for whatever reason. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna take all those traditional old parts and screw the whole thing up. It worked perfect. It only went to a few shows, and every time it was out, people were just like, man, that thing is weird, with its pink pinstriping. The general reaction when I finished the car was like, whoa, that's interesting. This car was a bold choice. It kind of, ruffles the feathers.
Well, what was it, a two-door sedan or
It was a four-door.
Oh, and you shortened it up?
Everything, the whole
Channel,
9 yards.
chopped it and
Channeled it, sectioned it, and the older dudes are the ones who really responded.
Well, what a car. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. And I've been around for 77 years.
Right on.
That's cool.
Got a bunch of awards from all the old timers too, so I'd say it was a pretty good endeavor. And voila, disc brakes.
Boom, brakes are done.
That's why I keep you around. Somebody in the shop's got to know what they're doing. Let's put together the steering linkage, and this baby's a roller. Like most of the mechanical things on this car, the steering gets an upgrade as well. This is all aftermarket from Speedway Motors. It's called a Vega box. It's gonna make it roadworthy. We got steering, we got brakes. Let's drop it on the ground. Yeah, wait till you see how low this car is to the ground. It's pretty alarming.
Holy smokes.
See that? The height of comfort. Lap of luxury. You skid right to a halt. When you can barely see over the tires, you're at the right ride height.
I feel funky like a space junkie.
That's what it's all about, man. Wired up, fired up. Made a lot of progress. Seeing it on 4 wheels, it's looking good. My spidey senses are tingling. I'm gonna go down and check out this Packard at Victor's house and see what progress he's made.
Ian, what do you think? Do you recognize it?
Well, I didn't know what to expect. I was thinking maybe you would turn this one into a 4-door and cut the roof off or something, but seeing it all ground down is nice. Victor's had the car for about 2 weeks, and that's a couple months in regular person time, so I'm excited to see what Victor's got going on.
I've been working on the body work, even on the interior. My grandson was out there, he kind of watches me do what I do. So Angela, what do you think of my car? Look at me and Ian May, what do you think?
Finally, I'm not alone. It looks like Victor's got a shop inspector of his own.
If you took this to school, I think the girls would go, man, look at Angelo, he looks cool.
For now, it's a
Don't tell Ian, he'll be pissed off. He'll put you out in the desert and let the scarecrows get you.
I'm sure his grandson is just trying to say, Victor, I love your ideas. Just take it to the next level. It's kind of like what Victor does with me.
Since the car's been here, I come out at night and I just like focus on it, really just taking the car in, absorbing it. What else could I do to enhance it? Since the front end of it is so powerful, I want to keep that theme throughout the whole car. The front end is crazy. In the back, looks good, but I need something that when you see it, like, here I am, I'm backing up, get out of my way.
Okay. This is basically the same rabbit hole that I went down. We both love the idea, the way the original Packard wrapped around the sides. What's gonna look best on the back of the car? See what happens. That's how I work, just being open to the collaboration, you know, the value of what the car tells you it should have. I mean, I don't think you can stress that enough. That is Cal Worthington approved.
Stays with your same concept. We changed nothing, but enhanced it, right?
I think it's a solid concept, man. See, because you got this huge flat surface, and that's exactly what the Cadillac has, this massive shelf. Of course, you know, you modify one thing, it seems most times you gotta modify everything else, the full custom domino effect. The one thing I noticed most in this rear bumper is the overall width. I think it's sticking out from the fenders a bit much, but Victor has another idea.
What if I started 1 inch back from here and then come out to 3 inches with this skirt? What do you think of that?
That really puts some hips on that car too, huh? With the great enhancer, who knows what will stick? For now, I think this is a solid mock-up. It's all a mystery until next time Victor wants to change what we've changed again. Tom and I are on a mission, and we are getting close to starting this thing. If we can get it to run, we're ready to cruise. This next step is critical. Jeremy and I built this really cool manifold setup. Just like the original engine, we used the Weber side drafts.
These are really cool, man.
Yes, sir. I just bought tubing, blank U-bends, and we made it all. So the challenge here is to get both of these carbs to actuate at the same moment. So when you step on one gas pedal, 2 carburetors actuate. But what I'm thinking is, because it's already set up as this design with bearings, we're gonna put it sideways like this, somewhere in this direction. One rod goes to this carburetor, and look, it makes that one move as well.
That's much more cooler than going out and buying something.
So original Space Junkie was basically all used, old, repurposed stuff mixed in with a little new. So 1948 engine, 1946 linkage, brand new carburetors, handmade manifolds. Perfect fit.
This isn't Space Junkie. This is Space Gunky right here.
Our wire wheel expert has spoken. It's time to get to it. There's one complication with my master plan for the dual carb linkage. This was set up for Tom's single carburetor setup, and this is clearly a dual. That's a different arrangement completely, so I'm one end short of success. I wish we had the other matching one. How old school and cool would that look?
You got those internationals out there. Look in there.
Field trip.
Yeah.
Come on down to Honest Ian's used car surplus. I don't know, man. 3 strikes and we're out. We're back in the shop. That was strike 2. Let's see. Uh-oh. We do have some link. Oh, dude, hold on. Look
at that.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
Let's take this hood off. Yeah, this is a sail too. Get ready. It's windy. And it's all there. I'm glad you polished this oil can, 'cause it's gonna get its first workout.
I think it's really cool, man. Taking stuff off an old tractor for your hot rod.
Repurposing stuff is my favorite way to build things. You know, it puts a fresh element a lot of times into your design. This piece isn't an exact match, but it's still got the same kind of end for the ball fitting, so it's a keeper. If my calculations are correct, voila.
Aha, look at that.
Dual linkages.
Man, it's a good thing you keep all this old stuff hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
Note to self, quit throwing things out.
While you're doing the oil can polish trick, I was thinking. So I did that mark, see? That ball is that far from the linkage.
Okay. Whoa.
Way off.
Yeah.
My plan of attack is to shorten the longer end. So let's pull it in. We will reduce it in length. There it is.
That'll work as long as it don't hit the...
Or we could come up with a cool little riser and set it like that. Put some holes in it, make it look all techy. That way when this comes down like that. Oh, I like that. We got the function, now we just need the mount. How's that for pretty darn close?
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
It's good. I got an idea. I want to run it by you, and you tell me if it'll work, or if you're just like, no, I don't like that. I'm cool with it, but I gotta suggest before you start drilling into those.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay. This is Space Junkie.
Mm-hmm.
Think space. I'm thinking
I'm already thinking space.
Starship Enterprise.
Whoa.
All right. Now, I'm gonna grab a couple pieces just to give like an example. Obviously, we would use different materials.
It's not very often when Tom interrupts the flow with a suggestion. I don't know, maybe he's been talking with Victor. He's telling him to offer some enhancements. I'm not sure what's going on here.
What if we came off of here? You've already welded metal here, so why not weld some more? A tab like this with a gusset right underneath coming from here to here. Why not circles? You got circles here, here. You got circles all over Space Junkie. What do you think?
I love that idea.
Yes!
The thing I like most about Tom's idea is that it's very free-floating. I was coming up with this weird, heavy-looking contraption, and he's like, no, it should look organic. It should feel this way. And I'm just like, that's right.
See, it has kind of like a little bit of a UFO type of look to it.
Yeah, it's just got a little, little arm. The function is there. We just got to be sure that these two carbs work in sync. This rod is a fixed length, and this rod is threaded so you can adjust it. So just to get this one to the same length, I'm gonna put this piece of aluminum as a spacer and see I could thread it in and out. And when you hit the throttle, you'll be pulling from this one. Boom, they both go.
Oh, hey, you did it.
Can you dig it?
Gotta keep it funky for the junkie, man. Woo!
A few more loose ends to button up, and this engine's ready to fire. You know, the moment I've been waiting for, or maybe not so much waiting for. Either way, we're gonna turn the key and see what happens. Got all the wires in. As soon as we get this thing filled with fluids and put the last couple spark plugs in, we're ready for a test.
All right.
There's always a shroud of mystery surrounding these secondhand engines I find myself using time after time. Got the battery, got the switch, got the oil.
It's got oil.
Do I look nervous? I don't feel nervous.
Yeah, you look nervous. What?
Hear that? It's the sound of fuel pressure. That's so frustrating. Hear that?
Oh, it wants to.
That was something.
Yeah.
It's cranking kind of slow. The starter sounds funny. It's not breathing life. This isn't what I was expecting. You know, of course it needs a little tuning. It's a fresh start, but these carburetors are pretty exotic.
Yeah.
It's wild. It lays right down to idle and just purrs smooth. Look at that. Totally rad. That's the reason I chose this engine from the start, because of the sound. Wait till the rest of the exhaust's put on. It sounds like an old World War II fighter plane or something. Wow, you notice how sweaty I was 16 minutes ago?
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling better.
Was that nerves?
Yeah, it was nerves.
You look a lot better, too.
Yeah, I feel a lot better, thanks.
Yeah.
Just hearing this start, oil pressure, responsive on the throttle, this is exactly what I was hoping for, you know? Now, this is the impetus to get this thing all assembled and ready to drive. You know the drill, hop in through the roof, straight outlaw style.
All right.
All systems are checked. What could possibly go wrong? This has been a long time coming, like a real long time. You know, it transformed into this trailer queen in the first process of the build, and my dream, you know, 18 years ago was to get in this car and scoot down the road with it. Sometimes you just have to build a project, completely tear it apart, scatter the pieces across the nation, and then huddle them all back together. All these years, finally gonna drive it down the road. You know what the exciting thing about this car is?
What's that?
You put the steering wheel on when you're ready to go. Are you ready for action?
I am ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Woo!
My intent from the start was it looks impossible. It looks undrivable. I mean, the seats are mounted to a piece of 20 gauge sheet metal. That's what separates you from the road. The proof's in the pudding. There's two large adult men driving this thing down the road. It's like a sleigh ride.
It's like an amusement park ride off the rails.
Off the rails.
It just oh, man.
You're laid back, the acceleration is there. You know, it's got all that torque in the bottom end and all of these brand new Speedway components. It's pretty cozy. What's not to like about that?
Oh, this is just too wild. Am I smiling like a big, crazy, cheesy smile? I feel like I am.
Tom's kind of having an out-of-body experience or something. You know, he was a fan from day one. He saw this original car come in from the wrecking yard, and here we are out in the middle of the wasteland having a throwdown showdown.
Wow.
I'd say mission accomplished, sir.
I say
Strong
so
work.
too.
I can't wait
Excellent.
to show this to Jeremy. He's going to be like totally amazed.
Oh, man.
This is exactly what I wanted to see before I hand it off to Jeremy, you know? Turnkey, hop in. Being that this was a personal mission, I really didn't let on to everyone what was actually happening here, you know? Jeremy's on his way over and he has no idea that this thing's an actual cruiser. All right, man, well, I got a little good news. My friend Tom and I got this car running.
What?
I couldn't let it go without at least driving it once. My guilty pleasure.
You're serious?
I'm serious.
Right now?
It's all you. Hop on in.
Ian, you are it, man.
I could have just kept Jeremy posted on all the progress as we went along, but, you know, I like surprises.
You're making dreams come true.
That's my business. Business is good. It purrs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, I just came out here just thinking I'm gonna pick up a car, you know. I had no idea. No idea.
He's mowing the lawn right out of the gate. That's a good-looking car. I might have to build another one. Space Junkie 3.0. Now I'm starting to think things. Good call for saving it.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
That's awesome. The plan with this from here on out is make Ian proud. My gears are already turning.
Set him up, knock him down. That Space Junkie is history. On to the next. That Packard is calling my name. I called up Victor and I asked him to meet me at Gene Winfield's place with the car. Wow. You're usually the one saying wow. What happened?
What do you think?
I didn't realize you were already going into paint.
I got schedules.
Man, it looks freaking great. I had no idea. You know, Victor is a passionate man, and this car is way further along than I expected. He's got this monster green candy and all scuffed for a clear coat.
You caught me in the middle of it. I mean, I just painted it. We color sanded it. We're ready to play around with the car, and then you called me.
I know exactly what happened. You had one day off, so you went and painted the whole thing. I love it because we were always talking about like a monster or whatever, right? And what monster isn't green?
Yeah, it's a dark emerald green. At night, it's black.
Nice.
This is what it was.
It looks great, man. I had no idea green was going to be the color, but it's perfect.
I'm happy with the base coat, but it needs something out to change up the lines a little or to give it, I don't know what I need to do. That's why when you called and said, bring it to Gene, hey, if I could get input.
I got a surprise for you, man. I'm glad you were able to just throw it on the trailer in the middle of your operation. Finally, I'm going to do something for you that you weren't expecting. I'm going to throw a real curveball at it. Let me introduce you to my friend. He paints cars.
Ian,
Good to see you.
how are you?
Gene's not just a friend, you know, he's always been more of a mentor, you know, someone who leads me into things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. This car's a really good example of that.
Now you molded in the trunk.
Uh-huh, yeah, we closed that off.
I love it.
Yeah, when you came out to the house, you gave me so many good ideas from the section and the chop and, you know, a couple little tricks about cutting the whole roof back. I mean, it really evolved because of your ideas.
Yeah, it looks great. The chop in the section is just good proportions. The lines are just absolutely beautiful. You did good.
Thank you, sir. You could literally say this guy has seen it all. So if he says this is a good shot, I'm like, yeah, sounds good, man, thanks.
This is your canvas, your Leonardo da Vinci. Do your thing.
Okay, well, let's get it off the trailer.
I mean, this is the like next level treatment I was hoping for this car, you know? In Victor's words, we're taking it to the limit. I think everybody's gonna be surprised and satisfied. We just don't know where it's going until Gene puts his hand to it.
Well, what I like about this car is it's just a little bit different. As soon as I saw this car, I immediately started figuring out how I would paint it. Well, I'm going to create a Winfield fade, so I'm going to mix up some various colors so that I can blend the whole side all the way around. Painting cars keeps me young. Well, I'm 93 years old, and I've been painting cars ever since I was 15 years old. That works out to about 78 years. My latest slogan is, I'm just getting started. Each and every car that I paint, you know, I look at it and I study it for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and then I immediately know in my mind what it's going to look like. It all looks pretty good. I got a good start. I'm going to come up in through here and make this, the total blend is going to be wider than what I have going right now. And then I'll keep playing with the colors until I like them. And so that's what I'm going to do now, is just make this wider. I like Ian's work, and I talk to people about it all over the world. What he's able to do is to create something from almost nothing. I'm very happy to work with Ian on some of these projects, and I think we're going to continue to do that in the future. It's a good combination. I think it's just beautiful. Oh, I'm over halfway there, yeah, but it's just not quite good enough for me yet. Brighten it up a little, I think it'll be all right.
Ian, check it out. We got it finished up. All that hard work and effort leads to this moment.
Oh man, usually I'm the one saying that. Dropping that car off at Winfield's, you know, I said, do your thing. So as far as I know, Gene painted it, Victor got it back and handled all the final assembly. You never know what could have happened.
The reason why I covered it, I adjusted it slightly. Just sorry, it's my MO.
I just got 3 questions. The first one is, does it have taillights?
Yes,
Number 2, do we have a fuel filler?
yes,
And is there room for a license plate?
yes.
Then it's a win-win.
I'm really excited to let you see this thing. This is your dream car that you let me finish, and I did. And I hope you're happy with it.
That's quite a build-up. Shall we?
Let's do it. This is it. She might be a little
Whoa.
dirty.
Oh, man.
This is your car right here, baby.
Oh, man, pulling this cover off, I mean, it's serious. It's nasty. Look at the color on this thing.
It's a Winfield fade.
Man, this is out of control. Now look at what you've done.
Normally, Ian calls me up and I'm walking in and wow, that's cool. This time we unveil the car, he looks at it and goes, wow, that's pretty cool. He was pleasantly surprised. I'm glad to see that.
I love the rims. The freaking treatment of the painted bumpers is next level. Back bumper was a solid choice. He cut the thing apart probably 20 times till it finally fit. Not using the skirts gives it like a totally unique look too, like a road
This
machine.
don't need skirts. This is just like, get out of my way.
We ran into this taillight trouble on a few projects, but on this one, he nailed it.
There's the brake light. See, it works.
Congratulations on a job well done. Fit and finish, you know, nothing's unattended, and man, this interior falls right in with that.
I didn't try to go Gucci, but I try to just change things around.
Yeah, you finally got yourself out the hood, man. You legit.
Are you ready to take this thing and go and drive it now?
Yeah, man, it's been years in the making.
All right, Ian, let's do it here.
Oh, man. First turn of the key. Hopping in a car for the first time, this car's got some grunt. Brand new drivetrain. It felt really good. This thing sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, it fits the car. The car's a mean car. It's gotta look mean.
Winfield was always talking about this fade and, you know, how things look differently from dusk till dawn type of thing. And man, when you get this car out of the garage and into the sunlight, it really shows off. Yeah, you really feel like somebody driving this car.
It's almost like the Hulk.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean. It's like a superhero car. Well, every car's got an attitude, right? And I think this one showcases all 3 of our ideas. A Winfield classic paint job, Victor's traditional lowrider, old school cruiser, and I got that crazy cartoon thing going. All 3 come together. It's a pretty unique vehicle. Wow. I gotta say, I've never seen one like it.